He's in a horde team. Alright. And here we go. Alright, so I guess the logo won't really do anything in this case. Whoops. Alright, we'll figure it out for the next team. Or for the next game. Anyway, let us begin. Purple team, or also known as hybrix, are deciding right now on their first oh, wow, I'm a little behind time. They already decided to ban Kaylee, and the bearded chose to ban Thresh and Rengar. Another ban Jinx by the team hybrix. Let's see, the bearded stags chose Graves. All great choices. And let's see, last ban for hybrix. I'll need to quiet the in-game music in a moment. But we're learning. First. Alright, fine, I'll go ahead and remove the logo. Alright, and then they chose Kassadin as their last ban. Alright, let's see. Let's see who XX Honor chooses. I'm gonna quiet this music for a second. Let this Linga music play. Alright, Lee Sin. Usually a great jungler. Let's see if he's gonna be one. Xenocore chooses Lee Sin, a great player, dates back for quite some time. Yeah, not sure what to say. The champion itself is an energy-based champion. There are some energy-based runes, but they used to be very useless. Nowadays, they can sometimes pass. Somewhat useful, but we'll see. Let's see, Bit Dylan chose Dr. Mundo, a very old champion. I wonder if Dr. Mundo was in the game since the beginning of time. And Orianna, a great champion, one of my favorites. Has the wonderful ball controlling ability and adds a lot of dynamic to the game. Let us see what Infernal is going to go ahead and choose. So far, all the teams are... Ha! There we go. A Teemo. I remember back in the day when if you played Teemo, you were trolling. But seeing as it's the Clemson Championship Series, I don't think much trolling is going to happen. And Sivir. Great choices, great choices. I remember Sivir is a great European champion, where and she's great at tower pushing, but in the US she's used slightly differently. But we'll see how that all works. Now back to the purple team, the hybrix. Let us see their choices. Now, both teams are obviously very much would like to counter pick champions. Oh, great pick. We got Vayne, and Vayne is rather decent against Sivir, so the bottom lane may or may not be in trouble. We shall see. Oh, and a great top lane choice by Renekton, unless Renekton's jungling. We'll see. We will see once it comes up. Trade shenanigans. Well, both teams, I'm sure, are very excited to play this game, as I am to cast this game. Because being the first game of the season, it really puts you in a position to where you're gonna either ride the wave of success or go under, never to be seen again. Hopefully Hopefully, of course, this tournament is slightly more forgiving. Alright, we got great support choices down there. Leona, or we'll see who we're gonna choose. Oh, Syndra. Interesting choice. Let's check out her stats. Great skins, of course. The Dark Spheres. Wonderful. And Lulu has the support for her hybrix. Let us see how this progresses. It seems that both players have finished choosing their champions. Now they want to spend a nice amount of time to truly trade their champions in between, because there we go, we already had a bottom lane AD support. Oh wow. DPS champion traded, and what else we got? Got nice little trading game going. New meta. Hello, Frostwolf Ranger. 30 seconds on the clock before the match starts. Music's quietened down. Let's go ahead and put our actual music on. Oh man, straight into a drop. What can you do? Song's called Tootie Roll. Sounds just like it. If the candy was a song, this would be it. Awesome, awesome. So it looks like Mundo's gonna be jungling. Anyway. Delay remaining. Gotta make sure your summoner pages, your runes are all set up. You don't want to go into the match unprepared. Back in the day I used to put a handicap on myself and I'll go in without any runes or masteries. But everybody was like, why are you doing that? You're a terrible player. Why are you putting more handicaps on yourself? And I was like, you're right. Moral of the story, spend your time on rune pages and summoner spells. And masteries. Can't forget the masteries. League of Legends has come through a lot. It's been around forever nowadays, it seems. Got plentiful champions, got great players, got great communities. Here at Clemson we have a wonderful club for the League of Legends players. And if you're just tuning in, welcome. You are watching the Clemson Championship Series match number 1. And it is between the Bearded Stags and hybrix. Truly, truly an exciting event that everybody can't wait for. And neither can I. Delay's killing me because I just want to get straight into the match. Just get it started. Because this is truly, truly going to be a top level gameplay from both teams, because neither wants to lose their first match, and obviously both want to win. But sadly there can only be one. Ties are just not allowed. 1 minute on the clock. All the teams are prepared, ready. I'm sure there's voice communication between them going on. They want to truly be on top of things. Get some 30 seconds on the clock. Good music, good tunes going on. So yeah, let's go over. The blue team is going to be our Bearded Stags, and the purple team is going to be the hybrix. Those teams that got XX and Nort, Infernalis, Jill Pritchard, Gomer USMC, and Noxidile. I guess like a crocodile for the team, the Bearded Stags. And of course the hybrix. We got good old and the game's starting. Look at that beautiful logo. Submitted not too long ago, I guess. But wonderful logo nonetheless. Alright, we're into the match. Look at these wonderful golden borders. Truly, truly magnificent. Except Gomer USMC and Superfly. But we won't talk about that. Alright, let's see what we got. We got some Sivir with a barrier, flash. Teemo with exhaust and another flash. And then our Lee Sin, the jungler, is going to go ahead and sport some smite and flash. Leon is a support, along with Sivir. He's going to have flash and exhaust. And of course Syndra, our mid, is going to wreck stuff with the flash and ignite. And for the purple team, the hybrix, we got Vayne. Alright, anyway, the game's finally starting. Beautiful. In the bottom left, we have the bearded stags, and in the top right corner we have hybrix. Alright, so looks like the bearded ones are gonna go ahead and go towards the river. We're trying to play a little bit aggressively. Orianna doing a little bit of nice checking to make sure that the blue doesn't get stolen. However, Renektar is gonna go ahead and go for the, or just guarding the red. Okay, Orianna throwing a nice little ball to just warn them that we are here, so back off. Noxidal, nice. Noxidal may or may not have problem against Orianna. Both champions are rather decent at what they do, and hard to fight against each other. Let's see what we got here. Another bowl movement. Got a little damage off on Noxidal, but nothing he can't heal before the minions spawn. Up here, we got Mundo getting ready for the red. And Renektar just making sure nobody ganks up on him.
Minions have spawned.
And I got Vayne. Okay. Nice little safety ward over here. We don't want no level 2 ganks. Alright. So, very good. Hybrix backed off. Now that they're ready to go ahead and farm up the... Okay, and Lee Sin is gonna go ahead and finish off that red relatively quickly. Dr. Mundo did so at about the same time. So jungling is going pretty well. And then we got down here, nice little last hitting. We'll see how it goes. Gomer UMS SMC versus Superfly as the supports. We shall see how it goes. And in the top you got Infernalis versus Shieldor C as the tops. Shieldor C is gonna have a little bit of trouble against Teemo due to range capabilities, but because of the 3 brush it may be slightly easier. Teemo has a blind which will cancel off a lot of attacks, which could be extremely devastating as far as last hitting goes for Nektar. But it seems like Shieldor C is doing a great job pushing back against Teemo. Alright, and we see that Lee Sin is actually going to go ahead and come in for a possible gank. Perfect timing though, as Shieldor C sees the opportunity. So no gank happens there. At the bottom is have nice little last hitting. Looks like Sivir's got 9 CS versus Vayne's 10, so pretty equal at the bottom. In the middle we have Orianna at 13 CS and the other champion, and Noxidal is going to go ahead and be at 16 CS. Anyway, let's see if any action has happened. Okay, so Shieldor C is doing a nice job pushing Teemo into the tower, denying those last hits. and basically allowing Jill Pritchard to not have as much freedom to leave the top lane. Alright, looks like Shoulder C took, decided not to back off, so that's fine. In the middle, it looks like Noxidile is taking a little bit of damage, and it looks like Mundo is gonna go ahead and go towards the middle and help out Oriana, get possibly a gank. Down below, nothing too exciting. Still nice little exchanges, making sure to get that last CS. Alright, Mundo's going around, but there's that ward, so Mundo has been spotted. And Lee Sin's coming in. Okay, Noxidile basically seen that coming. Mundo got that nice little, oh my gosh. Jill Pritchard had a nice little kick going for that, but Luke Gang put a shield on him. But shield was a little bit too late, so Mundo took damage regardless. Down below, it looks like hybrix pushed the lane a little too far and have to back off to make sure that they don't get ganked at the top. Shoulder C is still pushing rather hard against Teemo, and he's in a little bit of low health. Oh, jumping right into the tower range and jumping back out. If Lee Sin was around there, it'd be a problem. But Teemo's still having trouble keeping off the minions. Oh, up in the middle we have a nice engagement by Oriana. Luke Gang bringing Noxidile very, very low. At the bottom we have possible little engagement, nothing too serious, no. Very nice skin, by the way, for Sivir. All four players at relatively high health. Nobody is taking too many pokes at the opposing team. Players are playing safely, just what you'd expect of seasoned veterans players. Both mids went back at relatively same time, and let us see the item choices. Oriana went ahead with a Chalice of Harmony, which is a great item for her. It allows you to spam abilities very, very well and without much problem. Alright, last hit in game, Mundo sneaking up. Let's see if he gets a nice little engagement. Alright, they're engaging, but Mundo jumps up at the bush as a surprise. It looks like they got Gomer USMC. She escapes with a flash, but Vayne finishes her off with that last roll and jump. Oh, but Lee Sin comes out of nowhere and almost gets Vayne back. Jill Pritchard, the champion, but however, he was just not fast enough as Superfly was able to put down a shield on Vayne. And such happens that the Team hybrix is finally in the lead, 1-0, and Oriana ultimate in Noxidile. But Noxidile, oh, another flash, and it looks like Oriana is able to get the kill first. However, Noxidile still was able to get a kill back. Up top, the tops are being very steady. Nobody's winning per se, but let's see. Teemo's at 44 CS while Renektar is at 38. I think that's still pretty impressive, seeing as Renektar's melee range. But still, Teemo is able to pick up those CS even near the tower. Pretty impressive. Alright, Lee Sin's picking up his red again. Leon decided to help him just a little bit to speed up the process so that he doesn't lose as much health. Great engagement, great surprises. Alright, so we got a couple of wards in the middle, waiting, making sure nobody steals the dragon. Oriana's doing pretty well against Noxidile. Ooh, a nice little stun, a little bit more damage, but the shield went off just in time. At the bottom, both teams are seeming pretty good. A nice little hit. Team hybrix is pushing a little bit further. Shoulder C is being rather aggressive, not being afraid to jump into the tower range to hurt Teemo. We're not hybrix is signaling the team that mid is gone, but Noxidile is back. so nothing to be worried about. Jill Pritchard was getting ready for her gang, but I'm afraid that Shelter C felt it coming because he has a ward, so I guess he just saw it coming. Rihanna picking up a little bit of farm, but it looks like Jill Pritchard gonna go ahead and steal the Wraith. Oh, and down below we're just gonna go ahead and see a little backup. Oh wow, did I miss a huge engagement? It looks like we had a double kill down below, and both kills, one kill was picked up by Leona and the other kill was picked up by Sivir. That puts the Bearded in quite an advantage, which is a little bit alarming. We shall see. Okay, Lee Sin is thinking about a gang. Jill Pritchard checking if the blue is up for the Beard or for the hybrix team, but it does not. Let's see. Oh wow! Shelter C went ahead right into the tower range to go ahead and pick up a Teemo kill with his ultimate. Oh my gosh! And there was a gang in the middle. Sadly, Orianna died regardless, or Lu Gang did, but Mundo picked up the kill, so that puts him in a little bit of advantage as far as jungling goes. So kills are being exchanged just left and right. A little bit of a slow there. Okay. So Mundo's gonna go ahead and push the middle up just to get some damage onto the tower and just get some CS out of it. And Mundo's gonna go ahead and go bottom to perhaps gang Xenonort and Gomer USMC. And it looks like he's gonna go ahead and jump right in on Gomer USMC. It is wow, Vayne's attack is gonna go ahead and push her back. There's no way she can escape, and all three get nice little assists, and the kill gets picked up by Superfly, I think. Jill Pritchard coming down just to push the lane back to make sure that after the kill, it doesn't all come down to terrible fate of Lost Tower. Mundo looking for the dragon, seeing if he can possibly pick it up. It looks like the dragon's gonna be hit pretty hard and may very well go to the hybrix. But Lee Sin is gonna go ahead and perhaps try to steal it. Big engagement's going on. The ultimate goes down on. Ooh, huge engagement. The dragon goes down to Team Hybrix. As expected, luckily. Oh. Was no deaths. Wonderful. Lee Sin or Jill Pritchard had a bad time. He almost died. However, it was very noble of him to try to steal the dragon. Up in the middle, we have a big engagement. Lu Gang is going in for the ultimate, but the ultimate misses because of the. Oh, and so close. The shield going up just at the right time. But will the ignite finish? The ignite does not kill. Lu Gang. Noxidile almost had that kill. However, thanks to the flash from the ultimate. Ooh. Gomer USMC almost getting. Oh, he's got Superfly though. Just doing a little bit of poking, harassing, not letting her return as fast. So she has to return much slower, but she can't really leave the tower at such low health. And remember, tower kills are very, very important. Might as well be killing towers over champions sometimes, because it gives gold to everybody. And it looks like Vigilance is back to push back the lane and hopefully save the tower for as long as possible. But Sivir, being quite great at pushing towers, may not allow for that. The Bearded ones have a ward over here, so perhaps they should feel safe as far as pushing it. But you never know where the jungler may come from. Oh, Vayne went ahead and used her ultimate. Not too sure as to why. Perhaps she thought there was somebody in the bush. But maybe just to pick up some minion kills. Mundo's gonna go ahead and pick up his blue and offer it to Oriana, to Luke Gang. Nice little teamwork there. Exactly what a jungler should be doing. And of course, Joe Pritchard is giving his blue to Noxidile at almost the same time. Both teams being very courteous to their teammates. Oh, and it looks like Shelder C was being decided to push a little too far, but unluckily for him, Joe Pritchard goes around, and it may very well finish him off. Shelder C ultimates, and Oriana is right there to help him shield, barely saves him, and is even pushing back onto the bearded ones. Joe Pritchard's going around to perhaps see if he can find Shelder C, but Shelder C decided not to back in that brush, otherwise it would have been bad. A big engagement going down here. Superfly almost got caught in a very bad position, but luckily she was able to flash over the wall, and Noxidile does not get the kill. Shelder C decided to do a little bit of farming, a little bit of jungle farming. Doesn't want to back up just yet. And Superfly is going to go ahead and back up, get some more items, get some more wonderfulness. But it looks like the tower will finally fall for... Oh, another kill by Luke Gang. Mundo is down here trying to save the tower, but I'm afraid its fate is rather sealed. Up top, Shoulder C has not backed, but he has quite great regeneration. And there we go. Snapdragon, searching for opportunities, seeing if he can get anything. Looks like the turret is pretty low, so he's gonna go ahead and help Luke Gang finish that turret off. So now we have turrets 1 for 1. Oh, nice little blinding play by Infernalis, making sure that Shoulder C can't do as much damage to him. And seeing as the bottom lane lost their tower, they have to be truly careful about overextending, and they have not damaged the opposing team's tower even slightly, so that may or may not be bad. Alright, and it looks like they're gonna be able to do quite a lot of damage to the bottom team's tower, because another kill of Teemo by Shoulder C. Shoulder C is dominating the top lane, unlike I predicted in the middle we got. Luke Gang killing Noxidile once again. It's not looking good for the bearded ones. However, it is way too early to tell who's gonna win.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And another turret goes down. Pushing the turret count to 2-1 in favor of hybrix. And hybrix may have overpushed just a slight bit, but it looks like Gomer USMC and Xenonord will not be able to capitalize on that. Alright, Gomer USMC going up right next to the turret, hoping to get perhaps a kill, because both of these players are rather squishy, and with the proper Sivir attack they could go down. Like, Superfly is very low. Lee Sin's backing up, drinking out of a coconut, that's nice, and both the bottom team players are backing up as well. Alright, the dragon is up, and it looks like hybrid, or the bearded ones are gonna go ahead and get it this time, but they're being surrounded quickly by the entirety of the team. It looks like we're gonna have a giant team fight going up right now. Mundo will go ahead and gonna go initiate, and the dragon goes back to the hybrix. However, Xenonord taking humongous damage. Noxidile gets almost dead. Oh, the cleaver finishes her off, and it does not. Teemo stayed up top to finish off the turret, so perhaps not all lost, but however, the dragon and 4 kills goes to hybrix, and perhaps a turret in the middle. We shall see how it goes. Timo's gonna try to do his best to at least perhaps finish off this turret to make it not as terrible, but perhaps he was just too far from that dragon fight to do anything about it. All in all, it was not the greatest of engagements. Timo was able to finish off one turret, but the blue team has been able to kill the dragon, get 4 kills, and get a turret. Advantage is truly into the hybrix's advantage. Well, hybrix is, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Get a nice little blue buff by Liu Gang. Great teamwork. Now, even though hybrix is leading by about 6k gold, it does not mean the game is over. Not by one bit. Teams in great lead are often known for being a little too high-headed, but it looks like Infernalis has pushed up way too far and is gonna try to run away, but he's been surrounded from all the sides. And can he run away fast enough? With nice flash, he's able to get away right together with his teammates. Noxidile getting ready to try to perhaps nuke down Shoulder C, but it is absolutely impossible because Shoulder C is extremely tanky. But it looks like he will start going down with all 4 members on the team. They are able to kill Shoulder C, but it took 4 members, ultimates, and abilities to just nuke him down. They're gonna go ahead and perhaps try to go for the Snapdragons, but no, Snapdragon was just doing a little poke. Liu Gang just gonna try to do a little bit of poke as well.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Bottom turret is finally been finished. Nice dodge of the that attack. Blah. Boomerang blade. Can't believe I forgot that name. Okay. And now at the bottom we have a nice just Sivir pushing. That's all I can say. Bottom are getting a little confident. They have words here and there, but it's not certain. They decided to back up because they perhaps saw Lee Sin coming. Uncertain. No. Okay, Timo's mushrooms in the middle, gets taken out by a minion. But such is life in League of Legends. Snapdragon, just cleavering a minion. Gonna pick up some more CS. Liu Gang walking right into a mushroom, but shielding up as soon as the poison began hitting him. Okay, bottom turret's being pushed really nicely. Shoulder C, she's gonna go ahead and, regardless of anything, go and tank the damage and perhaps nuke down Gomer C. And together with Bit Dylan, they are able to nuke her down right in between 2 turrets. Getting a little bit cocky, but it paid off. They got a kill, took minimal damage. Shoulder C truly did a great job up top, leveling up and getting a lot of gold. And it looks like they went ahead and are diving Xena Horde, who is able to take out the opposing team's Vayne, Bit Dylan. Getting a little too cocky once again. Infernalis going for Orianna, but Orianna's ultimate along with everybody. Oh, and the huge team engagement. Orianna flashes away, but Jill Pritchard was able to hit him with his Q and finish her off, and is able to escape thanks to a ward. And then we have Shoulder C being just a little bit too aggressive, going against 3 players, and he's gonna be able to actually get away just a little bit, but I don't. Okay, Jill Pritchard went ahead and finished him off. Snapdragon Superfly decided not to go ahead and go in that, simply because what's the point? They're at a lead. No need to give any extra kills to the opposing team. XX Xena Horde has disconnected and the game has been paused. So that's we're gonna go ahead and wait for the player to connect back. Alright, but yeah, a little introduction about myself, I guess. My summoner name is Neomime. My real name is Alex, but it's whatever. If you're just tuning in, you're tuning in to the Clemson Championship series. Now, while we are waiting for the XX and the Horde to connect back, so is the stream lagging for many people or just certain people? I'm right now using the Clemson connection. So I am uncertain. Okay, and we got the reconnection, so good thing the game has been paused in the meantime. We're gonna go ahead and see if all the players are ready to unpause the game. Yes, the game is between the Bearded Stags and Hybrix. Oh, wow. Did not know that. Okay. I'm just reordering the champions at the bottom real quick so it's easier to tell who's playing what. Alright, now we got our tops at the bottom, then okay, and perhaps we're gonna see a nice little team engagement. Xena Horde is trying to mine some jungle. See how it goes. Oh, both teams are being a little bit careful. Snapdragon is gonna go ahead and tank the hits. He's taking a lot of damage, however, and may or may not get nuked down, but it looks like both teams come out of there just slightly scathed, but no deaths. Xena Horde took a lot of damage from Luke Gang. And nice little cleaver. I mean, nothing to brag about. And the dragon spawned, so both teams are gonna go ahead and go towards it. But surprisingly enough, Hybrix is hiding in the bush to perhaps gang the other team. Without any real engagements, both teams are taking just a little bit of damage, and it looks like Jill Pritchard is going to go ahead and engage right inside. Both teams are melting. The Sivir is down, and Oriana, and it looks like the Beard ones are coming out on top, as Shoulder C is the only one left, losing only their AD carry and support. With Shoulder C being the only one on the map, Shoulder C is very tanky, but can he take on 3 people at the same time? Well, he very well might. Shoulder C is truly powerful at the moment, and is able to defend the turret against three players. Noxidile is trying to nuke him down just a little bit, and it looks like the supports are spawning back for both teams real quick. But my verdict is the turret will stand. Shoulder C doing a great job warding off the people off of his turret. Great job. And all the players are back online, back in spawning. And finally, the Hybrix are deciding to go and nuke down the dragon just real quickly, just to get the extra gold. So far, they gotten the other 2 dragons. One almost uncontestedly, the other one with a more contest. And once again goes to the Hybrix. Jill Pritchard went inside to perhaps steal or smite the dragon, but was unable to. Shadow C flashing over the wall. to try to pick up kills because he is that powerful. Ultimatin, he has no bounds and is melting down Gomer USMC, who goes down. However, Snapdragons was able to kill Leona and pushing them all the way back into their base. Team Hybrix or hybrix are essentially back on their footing after losing 4 players. Snapdragon walking into a mushroom with low health. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Shoulder C picking up a red in the opposing team's jungle, because he can. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and back off. People are teleporting back. They want to buy even more items with the gold they've collected. Joe Pritchard just picking up some minion kills at this point. Oriana's at 200 CS, while Syndra or Noxidile is at 153. So, as far as CS goes, the mid's winning for Team Hybrix, but the DPS is winning, or not DPS, attack carry, ranged attack carry is winning the CS for Team Bearded. Superfly took a huge damage there from that boomerang shot. Perhaps a little bit of an engagement's gonna go ahead and appear. Shoulder C's leading the march because he knows nothing can hurt him. He's just going straight for him. All 4 players are afraid of him. Timo's not with the team. He's trying to back off because probably he can run down there fast enough. But the team is not engaging, so it's not that big of a deal. Picking up the jungle, or the Bearded's jungle. Hybrix is having full map control. Noxidile just misses a little bit for attack on shoulder. Oriana doing a nice little poke. And it looks like Hybrix is going to go ahead and be very, very aggressive here. They don't want to push into the tower with any minions, of course, but alright, they decided to go ahead and back off until better times and let the bearded ones, the bearded stags, push out a little bit, get their footing, I guess. Nah, they're just buying more items. Putting down the side ward to make sure that only Hybrix has a ward next to the Baron. So now Joe Pritchard is leading the way. The bearded ones are afraid that perhaps the Baron's been taken, but that is not the case. Now at this point, despite being late in the game, or 30 minutes into it, it's not too late, but both teams are still playing relatively safely. And if you think about it, the tower game is going pretty well. Alright, we got a little bit of pokes every now and then. Snapdragons. Basically, I would not like to be in the shoes of the bearded ones, bearded stags, because fighting Shoulder C, fighting Snapdragons at the moment is extremely hard. Because Shoulder C is not only tanky, but he does a lot of damage, so you can't really nuke him down, and you can't really let him keep attacking you. So just gotta go for the attack carry. And it looks like Hybrix are deciding to perhaps go for the Baron. Alright, double check that there was a ward in the bush. So basically the bearded ones know that Baron is being contested. So we shall see how that goes. Big team fight. May or may not ensue. Okay. Joe Pritchard doing a little bit of Q poke. See if he can reveal anybody. There's a giant buildup of minions up at the top who may or may not hurt the tower, so Snapdragon's gonna go ahead and clear those out, but Jill Pritchard's gonna go ahead and try to take out that little ward, because why not? and the Baron goes without dying. So it's a good day for the Baron. Bad day for everybody else. Big poke. They just completely nuked down Noxidile there. Or Biddle, I'm sorry. And big team fight. Shoulder C taking all kinds of damage. He's in between 4 players. They're all focusing on him, but are able to kill him down with Noxidile's ultimate. And even more damage going down onto Orianna. Snapdragon's coming back from the mining and is trying to pick off Teemo, who is going to have a hard time escaping against those cleavers, despite the amount of speed he might have. And Snapdragon is most likely going to go ahead and finish him off. Poor positioning for Teemo, sadly. But Snapdragon is at least able to claim a kill. And the fight goes off in 2 versus 2 deaths. Dragon has spawned. So the hybrix are going to go ahead and try to take that real quick, and they seem to going to be able to take it off uncontestedly. Good on them. This is just about their 4th dragon. I'm losing count. They've killed so many. Not looking good for the bearded ones. However, I really hope there's some comeback here just to keep things exciting. Sivir does do a lot of damage, and when hybrix are out of position, it seems like the bearded stags are able to capitalize on that rather well. Their teamwork is top notch, and they can truly get work as a team and just to target the proper opponents. Unless Shoulder C comes by and just soaks all the damage, and then what can you do then, you know? Teemo's gonna go ahead and take the blue buff because nobody's around. And looks like hybrix are pushing up just a little bit. Joe Pritchard, Snapdragon just cleaning out all the mushrooms because why not? Okay, and minions are up at the middle tower, inner turret. Trying to do a little bit of damage. Lots of pokes going off between each team. They want to make sure to deal as much damage to the opposing team before the engagement starts. Then the horde is nuking down a Snapdragon just a little bit. Snapdragon is not as tanky as Shoulder C, but has so much health. It simply makes up for it. And lots of regeneration, of course, thanks to their abilities and ultimates. Shoulder C is just like, I don't even care, I'm just gonna go ahead inside. B. Dylan went almost a little bit out of order. Orianna's ultimate pushes everybody together, and they're able to nuke down. Joe Pritchard coming back out. Snapdragon is able to kill. But the shutdown on Dylan, right? However, out of that engagement, it was 2 deaths. 2 deaths for Shoulder standing in the cannon fire. He's testing his luck. Well, with 2 deaths for the bearded stags and only 1 death for hybrix, I'm afraid that hybrix came out on top in that fight. Over there, they're being chased back, but Snapdragon does not allow that to happen with a nice little cleaver that prevented Sivir from doing anything. Superfly almost died, and I'm surprised that Joe Pritchard was able to survive along with, I think, Teemo. And they're going to go ahead and do some more poke on Snapdragon, and they're going to do quite a lot of damage to him. But the danger of tower is just there. Slash L. Alright. All players are very skilled. I'm glad I'm seeing this live in person. Glad able to show it to y'all. Shoulder C is just looking around the jungle, putting down some wards. Baron has not been killed this entire game, but I'm afraid that whoever gets the Baron may very well. Game has been paused. I am uncertain as to what the reason is. Because I can't see the chat for some reason. Perhaps they need to re-strategize. In the meantime, if you're just tuning in, you are tuning in to Clemson's Championship Series, where we're gonna...
Summoner has disconnected.
Oh, someone disconnected. Gotcha. Anyways, you're joining into Clemson Championship Series. And basically, right now, we're having the bearded Stags versus Hybrix fighting out.
Summoner has reconnected.
Okay, Xenohorde is back online, so that's good. Good thing we have pauses left. At the moment, the bearded ones are not in the biggest of advantages. Therefore, we shall see. Hybrix have more kills, about 8 more kills, and quite a lot more gold. 10k lead in gold, which is huge. But I will say that the bearded Stags got that proper teamwork going. It's just they're not fully able to capitalize on the advantages that they gain, only because the opposing team is just fully equipped, impossible to nuke down, and just no matter how you put it, it's gonna be a tough game for the bearded Stags. So despite the Xenohorde reconnecting back, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everybody's ready. We're just gonna go ahead and say aye, that they are indeed ready to fight. And the game will resume any moment now. So please stick around if you are tuning in right now. We got the Clemson Championship Series, where we're deciding the top team on the Clemson campus.
A summoner has disconnected.
And Xenohorde disconnect once again. Truly not good, but luckily we're all friends. Hopefully we'll wait for that player to reconnect and make sure that everything is essentially good. I think this is a good time for me to just turn down the volume of the game just a slight bit, so you can hear the wonderful music that is not League of Legends, despite that being rather good to hear. That's much better. We want to hear sound effects always, obviously, right guys?
A summoner has
Reconnect or riot. That's all I'm saying. Clemson Championship Series, where we decide the best. Alright, the game's been unpaused and shall be resumed in 1 second. Alright, Shoulder C. It's gonna go ahead and meet with Gomer USMC, see if he can do a little bit of poke. Nah, no need. It's not gonna lead into anything. Snapdragon doing a little bit of minion killing up top. His pockets are deep indeed. For gold is not an issue right now for Team Hybrix. A little bit of a minion build up with a cannon minion up at the bottom tower for Hybrix, but they're just gonna go ahead and ignore it because the tower will sort it out itself, right? And Jill Pritchard finding Mundo or Snapdragons and doing quite a lot of poke on him. Bit Dylan walking into a mushroom but getting shielded by Luke Gang. Very nice team play. Trying to make sure they don't lose all that much health before a team fight that's about to happen. Shelter Sieges out there mining minions like it doesn't matter, but getting picked up by Xenohorde, who has quite a lot of armor penetration and is able to do quite a lot of damage alongside with a lot of crits, are almost able to take down Shelter C. Oh, Jill Pritchard tried to go in and possibly ultimated, but gets absolutely melted by Bit Dylan, Luke Gang, and Shelter C. Shelter C is just gonna go ahead and jump in on everything. Bit Dylan gets a double kill now. About to finish off Noxile. They're all letting Bit Dylan, I tell you, pick up that triple kill. Team are completely out of position. Can't truly help it. It's not his fault. Shoulder C taking a lot of turret fire, being rather funny with that. Oh, but Timo was actually able to kill off Biddylan, picking up a nice chunk of gold. However, will that be enough? Because he got killed right away. It'll be another minute before he spawns. Oh, they're finding lots of mushrooms with that spell, so that's nice. Gumryu is MC walking around like it's our house. Team decided to back up a little bit without Biddylan in their team, but they're just gonna go ahead and pick up the Baron. They may very well go ahead and finish it off before Biddylan spawns, but I don't think that's that big of a problem. As long as they get the giant chunk of change that comes with it, it's all good. Baron Nasher, how fancy. They should give it the middle name too. Alright. Now dragon has spawned, so after getting the bear, and why not get the dragon too? That's like a duh. So that's what they are doing right now. Lugan gonna go ahead and pick up the blue real quick. Snapdragon's gonna probably take the dragon by himself. Joe Pritchard, for his 6th attempt, gonna go ahead and try to steal the dragon. Very close, but the smite is just that much faster. Such is life in our Statska. Anyway, with the inhibitor down, the middle inhibitor down for the bearded stags, super minions are spawning now from team hybrix, so this is gonna make pushing so much more easier. Team bearded stags will truly need to focus on a lot of elements right now. They have to focus on their positioning. They're gonna have to focus on the mushroom placement, and it looks like they want to just go ahead and attack the tower without any minions around it. Biddylan's going straight for it, but may very well get nuked down very fast. Bud gets ultimated by Superfly, and huge engagement. Nobody died yet. Everybody's so low. I can't even keep track of everything. Noxidile with her ultimate does everything, but it looks like Oriana gets a double kill with her ultimate. Everybody is extremely low. Muda goes down. Timo gets a double kill. How fantastic is that? But Snapdragon's on top of everything. Joe Pritchard slain Vayne not too long ago. Joe Pritchard and Exen Hort are walking out of that one, and it looks like the team fight went 3 for 3. So 2 teammates were left alive for both teams. And it's like a support and shoulder C, Superfly and shoulder C. Oh, another turret gone for the blue team, for the bearded stags. Not good. Look at that gold difference. It is astounding. 7 dragons, Baron, all these turrets. It's truly putting a toll on team bearded stags. Joe Pritchard pushing back the minion wave. The inhibitor is respawning soon. As soon as it responds, bearded stags are going to have a little bit more freedom as far as moving on the map. But you can never have too much freedom when a giant alligator crocodile thing is running around. More minion waves that they're going to try to clear out. Nice song. Blue inhibitor has respawned. And the remix is throwing me off a little bit, but I like it. Anyway, so we have nice little map coverage by hybrix. They're lining themselves up in a line. I think that's some kind of a Sun Tzu's Art of War strategy. Anyway, regardless, hybrix are pushing in hard. Timo's mushroom is the only thing that stands in their way between the turret. Well, now their own minions are as well. But Mushrooms gets taken out. Huge engagement's going to happen right now. They're going to go ahead and try to take out the turret, but they're going to go ahead and go for the team as well. They're trying to focus in a horde, but with an ultimate, they are able to as well. 2 ultimates going down. Everybody's trying to do as much damage as possible. Teemo goes taken out by B. Dylan. And now it just doesn't look too good for the bearded ones. Jill Pritchard gets nuked down as well. Noxidile is trying to do something. Gets a kill actually on Oriana, possibly from a turret. And Snapdragon is almost able to take out Noxidile, but Noxidile gets a double kill on Mundo and Oriana, thanks to turrets. But the turret goes down. The inner bottom turret goes down, and so does the inhibitor. They're also going to go ahead and actually going to go for the inner turrets, very inner, or the Nexus turrets, I should say. Noxidile gets a little bit out of position, but Bid Dylan still is able to kill Bid Dylan, taking out a lot of the damage that will go towards those turrets, which is a nice little sacrifice. 17 seconds, 16 seconds until Sinahord, Sihanord spawns. Shelter C. Ooh. Good clutch movement. Will he die? No. Very close. Truly, thanks to the ultimate, is able to survive. Fun. Living life on the edge, I suppose. Xenohorse is going to go ahead and see if he can do as much damage as possible. Does not connect with his boomerang. But going to go ahead and ultimate in and see if he can chase down Shelter C. She's definitely able to, but can he flash over? Okay, she's going to go ahead and take out Superfly instead, who is also flashing over, and it looks like both Shoulder C and this Superfly are going to be able to escape from XX Nord. Unscathed. Unharmed. So, Lugang's already spawned back, and B. Dylan is back online as well. Snapdragon's getting a lot of CS right now. This is AoE attacks. Parental kill. Burning agony. Anyway, for now, let's picking up the blue again, because you gotta put those mushrooms down. Teemo, Mario's best friend. Alright, and it looks like because they didn't take out the inhibitor, which they had a chance to take out, but instead decided to take out one of the Nexus turrets. They decided, I'm sorry, Xenohort. Oh, what am I saying? Hybrix has decided that they should probably go for the inhibitor, because missing inhibitors equals easier push. Snapdragon's getting a little out of position, but is able to escape. Jill Pritchard's Q does not land on him, but he decides to not run away, because it's whatever. Alright, Team Hybrix are going to go ahead and nuke down that inhibitor. And the bearded stags could do nothing about it, sadly. And it looks like a big engagement is about to happen. They're going to try to poke down as much as possible. Snapdragon is just chilling at low health because he's Mundo, he can. Shelter C. Oh, big poke by Luke Gang, taking out Williford. So that's the bearded AP sub carry is gone. The Jill Pritchard is going to go ahead and try to do as much damage as possible. Everybody's going in for Jill Pritchard. Jill Pritchard is getting nuked down, absolutely, and does not die right away, but was killed off by B. Dylan afterwards. Shelter C takes off Leona, and wow, Sivir actually got a double kill before dying. But it is an ace by Hybrix. And it looks like the Nexus will go down, but there's nothing that could be done. Impressive game. Impressive game for certainly. Oh, I got disconnected from chat somehow. So what can I say? The purple team wins, aka Hybrix. You know, it would be funny if I was saying the team's names wrong the entire time. I was not, so that's fine. My Asian friend messaged me. Yeah, man, I haven't seen him for so long. Anyway. So, game 1 of the season of the League of Legends Championship Series goes to hybrix. Congratulations, guys. The proper officials are going to go ahead and take care of, deciding who wins what. I guess a little bit of an analysis. hybrix got a lot of lead, thanks to a lot of factors. Obviously, kills are one of them, but the dragons, they killed so many dragons, and it's absolutely ridiculous. 7 dragons, I think, maybe even 8. I keep inflating that number, but it's a lot of dragons that were killed by hybrix, and not to mention the Baron Nashor, and simply the gold lead of nearly 20,000. It's just not something you can truly fight against that easily, man. But I must say the Bearded Stags fought valiantly, violently too, but valiantly most of all, and were able to bring down hybrix when I thought it would be impossible. However, in the end, it was just proved to be too much. The goal disadvantage is just too big, and there's nothing you can do about that in the end. We're gonna